Oh, yeah. Today was a big day. Today we did some stuff. What's going on, KP? How you doing, buddy? Good evening, Mr. Young. What's going on, Don? And hey, Ice Wolf. So today we got to do a rough outline of the con exclusive, the unconventional break that is weeks away. It is, I dare I say, at least a month away. But we got the rough outline for the 23 boxes. We've got the groups minus the art set. Going on, Mondo. Que paso, papi? Mondo bringing the Quan at the right moment because it is going to be a pretty impressive haul for the con this year. I have a photo. This is the I'm going to purposefully make this vague as to not expose too much. All right, I'll go with this. Going on, Carlos. There's some things in there. There's some really nice things in there. There's some goodies. Now, I also have a couple other spoilers. I just need to open up my orders. There we go. The first one is not so much a spoiler as it is a giveaway. So I didn't even take the price tag off of them, the tally tag off of these, cause we don't care if you know how much we paid for them. Give it to me straight, doctor. I can take it. Yeah, Don, you could. You could. These are right up Don's alley. So this is a nice Virgin twofer, Tyler Kirkham. And then here's a set. The big hit from, where am I? There I am. The big hit from G.I. Joe is gone. These pair cost between $60 and $85. So if anybody still wanted to get in on the original art from G.I. Joe, we're going to do a last call. We're going to do a last call for the G.I. Joe for $300. I believe Destro and a couple other named characters are in there. But obviously, Duke and the Cobra Commander are gone. So what we're going to do, just for this week, because Friday, or I should say next Tuesday when we meet again, we're going to rip all these open and repurpose the art and comics. So since the Bigs, hi, Jimmy the Breaker is here. He is tired. He's had a very long day.
I wanna lay down.
Okay, you can lay down. Just take your shoes off.
Alright. Let me give you the steak.
So as compensation, and might I add, a high dollar compensation, both of those sets will be random to anybody who purchases them by Friday. After Friday, that is getting torn open. It's gone. It's done. It's over. You will not see that again as 300. It'll be peppered in with other things that we do. We may throw a few of those into unconventional, maybe, just as some extra things since we did meet with him at the con.
Can you get me ready?
Yeah. 1 second. Yeah, what's up, bud? Sure. Here. Do you want to sleep? Okay. You don't want your tablet then? I'll put your tablet here just in case. Okay? I got it, buddy. Love you, buddy. All right. Remember, I am a dad first, a breaker second. So yeah, it's Doug dug those out of Doug dug those out of his PC and said, hey, just in case somebody wants to buy one of the last few, we're gonna toss those in. So it'll be a giveaway. Anybody who purchases it will be entered. Obviously, if one person purchases one by Friday, they can pick which of the two they want. If 2 people, then I'll random them, and 3, and so on. So it's a little bonus if somebody wanted to revisit that product. Now, also, it's 500. It's the last Kai in the building. If you go to Kai's website, and I invite you to do so, if you go to Kai's website, you will see Kai now charges $800 for a sketch cover. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you a couple months ago exactly what was going to happen with Kai's work once Comic-Con happened and him being on Marvel Snap's panel came to light. I am very tickled to tell you that my prediction was 100% accurate. He is to the moon. Kai might as well be called Diamond Hands because the people he hangs out with and the things that he's putting onto paper and canvas and wood and comics is hot to trot. I can only give you the information I have. I can steer a collector to collectibles, but I cannot make them buy. Mondo, your wrap front to back is now worth a small fortune. Fact. His, I believe, is 9x12s, which are similar to the one that I had painted of me. Those are like $2,000 now, something like that. Go there. What do I have to purchase to try to get a ninja? So that is the 300. Since Destro is still live in the product, but since Cobra Commander and Duke are pulled, those were arguably they're the big hit. They were expensive. We are offering those. What's going on, Tangle? So anybody who buys those will get a shot at these on Friday. If only one person buys, I'll let you take your pick. If more than one person buys, then we'll random them. Shipping. So there's gonna be a few changes. Let me finish on the Kai stuff first. So yes, exactly. If you go to Kai's website, you will see everything I'm telling you is true. Everything has doubled, tripled, quadrupled because, by golly, the guy is deservedly so getting super famous super fast. He is the reason Henry Gilroy, the co-creator of Ahsoka Tano, writer with Dave Filoni, who created arguably the best part of Star Wars, which is the animated sector. And I will argue that Clone Wars, the animated series, is probably the best content of Star Wars, not including books. Not including books. So, uh, he's the reason I got to meet Henry and thank him for contributing some of the best content to Star Wars. The guy's taken off. I don't know what else I can say to pound this into y'all, but Kai is a superstar in the making. He's amazing. So that is the last one. I know we are trying to get another run from him. I don't know if we are. I don't know. I personally have no idea. Trevor is kind of the liaison to Kai, so Trevor has most of the information. But as far as I know, as of right now, we don't have another one working on. We have pitched him an idea of doing another 10 run of something he wants to do, as opposed to us kind of telling him what we want to see. But Trevor was here today. I do not believe he's working on anything as for right now. So it could be quite a while, and he is very busy too now. It may be quite a while before another run comes through. With that said, I told Trevor that I was going to pitch that to everybody today. Trevor, if that sits on there too long, is going to trade Doug, since Doug owns the company and everything in the company is technically Doug's. He's going to try to trade that away. And try to keep that in his PC till there's a day that I can afford it in via trade for him. Regardless, if you want that at 500, you're gonna have to DM me. It's not on the website. It's just something that you just agree, and I'll set up a spot for you. Now, some other changes before I get into more spoilers. Tuesdays are the new days that the three of us are going to be getting together. Usually they're Wednesdays, but Wednesdays with James going back to school in 2 weeks, it's not going to be possible for us to do them on Wednesdays because all of Jimmy's half days seem to be on a Wednesday for some reason. So we're going to move those to Tuesdays, which means shipping will be on Tuesday as regular unless our meetings go too long, then it will be pushed to Wednesday. So there's going to be about a 24-hour float. With that said, most of you got emails yesterday or the day before in regards to items that shipped out. Almost everybody's orders from last week are out. We ran out of large boxes. Chef, as a matter of fact, I think had 2 or 3 packages with his name on it. Dangle and Ice Wolf. I still have yours because yours were the items were too big for the medium boxes that we had. Monday, we are getting a shipment of the new boxes, the bigger ones, the ones that are like 18 by 14 by 6 or 8. They're even bigger. To start accommodating things. We have to go with a bigger box also because of Unconventional has some pretty huge items in there, including Mondo posters. This year there will be 4 Mondo posters in Unconventional. I did see Addie at her first day of school. I did give the heart on Insta. I noticed. But yeah, all her half days are on Wednesdays, Tuesdays. Weirdest thing ever. You know, you'd think half days would be like a Monday or a Friday, but no, Wednesdays. Yeah, that's a thing. Now, this will interest Mondo. I don't know about anybody else. I'm being facetious. Everyone's going to love this. Yes, Mondo, Funkos. We hooked up with our dear friend Zio again for a run. What I'm about to show you is the next run featuring solely him. All of the books that I show you may or may not end up in the final product, and there are others that may not be in this pile that will. Zio is dope. He's great. Every box is going to get a pack. There's going to be 20 boxes. So that means there will be 4 extra packs. We are going to give away all 4 of those packs. So the entire box is going to go into the product. That means every single box has a redemption for a Funko in it, to my knowledge. Which means somebody is definitely getting one of the limited Funkos from this series, in addition to other great items. So this is going to be in every one. In addition, there is about maybe 4, 5, or 6 that are going to get a Funko with them. This product are not going to have a Funko with every single one, because there isn't a Funko for every single one that is within a reasonable price. And for those who don't know, this is a $200 box. So we have to kind of factor that in there. This, I will tell you, Don already has a... Play that Funko music, TC. I love it. Don is already in on this one. Just a heads up. Don has already said he is calling dibs, so whoever gets this will likely have a trade on their hands. You gotta get a Jar Jar. And you know what? You gotta love the actor that played him. They gave him heck for being Jar Jar, and then they made him one of the most bad but Jedi afterwards. Very famous poster, redone. This is great. My goodness gracious, can you believe how great this is? Hello there. General Kenobi. I'm not saying I am putting a bounty on this, but I'm just saying I am putting a bounty on this. That will probably include a sketch cover from somebody else. But I'm just saying. I mean, come on. Come on. Porg! Porg, porg, porg. This is unbelievable. Take a look at that. Let's pause for a moment and appreciate this cover. Now, I'm not saying I may be bountying this, but I'm just saying I might be bountying this. Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? Oh, Poe Dameron. Jimmy likes Poe. I mean, is this the giveaway at the end? I don't know. Maybe. But if it isn't, this is absolutely a hit. I think we are in the ballpark of around 125, which will be a guaranteed book, a guaranteed pack, and then I think a 1 in 4 chance at a pop. Maybe 1 in 3. It all depends on which kind of pops we can get. Yes, KP. Those Star Wars blanks are going for around $10 a piece by themselves, no lie. With a couple of, I want to say it was the Afro ones that were super expensive. $25? Yeah, there you go. Yes, the UD Funko cards. To my knowledge, from what I've seen, the redemptions fall 1 per box. And the redemptions, I think there's prototypes in there. I heard there's limiteds, there are exclusives that are only available through the redemption of those cards. And I want to say those cards are about $200 a box, if not more. It came to about $8 a pack for the breakdown. I can't hit anything. It's right, Mr. Young. So yeah, the honestly, those Funko cards are a get, because those are the SD Premier group of them. And the rumor is the ones acquired at San Diego Comic-Con, or at least what I'm reading on the Reddit and other sites, the ones that were at Comic-Con are kind of heavy hitters in comparison to the ones that are on the UD website and the Funko website. So I heard the rumor. I don't know if it's true. I don't want to spread misinformation, but the talk of the town is the ones acquired at SDCC have a lot of goodies in them, because it was basically like the first off the line version of that item. Thanks, Hellbolt. I love you, man. Also, the very next person to buy Sportflix gets this poster. This mini print poster goes to the next person who buys a Sportsflix. Because I saw it and I was like, Doug, there's 2 of them. I said, I'm taking 1 and I'm giving it away to the next person who buys a Sportsflix. What else do I have?
You have me.
I do have you, buddy, and I love you to pieces.
You have something.
Oh, gentlemen and ladies.
Ladies and
Gentlemen,
gentlemen.
we at DCD Collects understand that your significant other may or may not understand the importance of collecting and the psychology of such and what it means to have awesome things. But don't worry, we at DCD Collects have you and your significant other in mind. We would like to present to you the official giveaway item of Unconventional 2023. And my friends, it's for your significant other. When she asks, or he asks, why are you buying more than one of those 2023 unconventional boxes? You can say, honey, I'm doing it for you. The Disney Loungefly Disney 100 Entertainment Earth exclusive. Every single one of you know how expensive these are. Every one of you do, and if you don't, you're lucky that you don't know. This is the giveaway at the end of Unconventional 2023. So not only do you get wonderful collectibles and art for yourself, but that somebody special in your life will also get this Disney Loungefly 100. Mr. Young already knows. Mr. Young is already aware. It's legit. It is acquired at the con. This was the premiere at the con. This was the first look at the Disney 100 Loungefly backpack. And we are giving it away for free. Yes, that is pearlescent if my lights are not capturing it well. It is pearlescent silver. You don't have to thank us now. You can thank us when you win. And you can send us a picture of the one you love's face after seeing this wonderful gift from you. No need to say it. You're welcome, gentlemen and ladies. We really thought of everything this time. Excuse me. What do we got here? All right. The poor Disney 100 Lego minifigs are high. Everything that's Disney 100 is high. Everything. What else do I have? Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot. It's in there. I don't know, lady. You'll have to ask him. Hello, MJ. Yeah, I know, she's not wearing the same thing as she is in the panel of the comic, but you get the point. Mondo's like, yeah, my heart skipped a beat. Yes, Mondo, that is in one of the unconventional boxes. So is a dual signed Batman. Signed by a couple dudes. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me, Gan. There is a Cowboy Bebop limited Mondo poster. 2 Cowboy Bebop limited Mondo posters. The big blue and red one that sells for almost $200 now? Yeah, that's in there. The Wolverine Weapon X Mondo that sells for about $125, $150. Yeah, that's in there too. So, there's 4 Mondo posters. Each of those Mondo posters have a value of at least half the entire box by themselves. Oh, there you go. Hey, that's okay. If somebody in Florida won the $1 billion, you know it'll go to a great cause. I'm sorry, I lived in Florida for many years. I have lots of family in Florida. I have no faith in Florida. Sorry, Florida. There's a reason we moved out of Florida. Just Florida man. Florida man and Florida woman. We're good. We're good. Hopefully an escape, right? That's what I'm saying. Hopefully it's one of the people that want to leave Florida. Man, I got something else I'm supposed to show you. I don't know what it is now. Scheisse. Oh. I have to be honest. I made an error. I made what is kind of a big error. And I need to ask forgiveness. Carlos, yeah, let me get a water. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Takes away from Alabama. Mr. Young. Oh, man. Oh, Mr. Young. Are you talking about the boat dock incident? I love that video. When that boy's hat came off, you knew that was the bat signal. Like, oh boy, it's about to go down. That man took on 3 dudes and still served a can to 2 out of the 3 and came back for more. Although I will say, guy with the chair, you're a bit of a jerk. Didn't need a chair. And the dude that beat up the girl, yeah, you can go to hell. But let me give my apology. Last week, we did Lee Cozy's Robots, and as you remember, we drew an envelope that had the number 3, and even when I drew the number, I knew, I felt like, wait a second, this was already pulled. It was a clerical error, and I kind of panicked because we were live. So, number 3 was obviously not on the shelf because actually already went to bourbon. And with number 3 not being on the shelf, I mistakenly assumed the only one not numbered would have to have been 3. But after carefully looking at previous videos, I was wrong. The Baymax was actually supposed to be number 12. I had to go through the envelopes to figure out where the error was. Number 12 was in the second envelope, which, as you can see, was 7th in line. We pride ourselves on being as transparent as possible and randoming things and giving them away in the order that they are randomed. However, due to my error and my error alone, and a bit of on-air panic in things not adding up, and also a clerical error that should have been handled by me, I gave out something out of order. And this is my video proof of full disclosure, taking accountability and apologizing. While we consistently try to put out a random product that is curated for everybody and fair for all people involved, I did make that error on Friday, and I apologize. 6 and 5 are the next 2. I do know what is in both of those envelopes. So obviously, I will not be purchasing either of the next two. But for full disclosure, number 4 went during the con, and number 12 was bourbon at the con, and I never filled in the blank with bourbon's name when we came back because we were not using these spreadsheets. We were using printed version of the spreadsheets. So when I came back, I erroneously did not add bourbon's name to the con name to it, which would have bumped bourbon into 12, which is what he had, and thus the error. So, that is 100% on me as an independent contractor with DCD Collects, the entity. That is 100% my fault, 100% my doing. But 6 and 5 are next. What would have been 12 was number 2, and that has been removed. What occurred, and the way we figured it out, is when I sent Bourbon his painting, I don't believe I sent him the envelope. And the envelope, seeing it, I just mixed it in with the other ones, checked on the list, saw that it would have been next, and that's how the error occurred. So that is it. Full disclosure, I made an error, and that accidentally went out of place. Feel free to boo this man, throw tomatoes, do whatever you want to do. But all I can do is tell you the truth and not lie about what happened, because I owe it to you, because you guys expect me to be honest 100% of the time. Thank you, Hellbolt. So again, that is full disclosure. That is the rock solid truth. That is exactly what happened. It was a bit of an on-air panic and not realizing why things weren't clicking in my head. Oh no, Dangle, believe me, there was a disappointed Doug. A lot of people were chasing that Baymax. So that's why I feel I've kind of let people down. There are quite a few people that really wanted that one, and for me to make an error involving that one would be like me making an error involving, the signed comic, or, something else like this beauty, A League of Her Own. I pride myself on making minimal errors, but as you've seen in the past 2 years, I've made probably about 4 or 5 decent enough errors. I will say, there is one error that I did not make, and that was the price of the Founder series on the website was actually $5 less than it should have been. It has recently been corrected, so those who purchased the Founders Edition at $69.99 actually got a $5 discount on it, even before the ice cream code. I am not going to say who made that error. I'm just going to say it wasn't me, and I found it and corrected it. So you can actually yell at me for now costing you $5 more. I mean, the hits just keep on coming. Because I found the error and rectified it. It's just bad news all around. So now I'm red, as you can see. I am, it was very embarrassing to have that big of a blunder. I pride myself on being a professional, but yeah, yay, more ice cream. I'm human, folks. I'm human, and I do a lot, so sometimes it goes poo-poo. Thank you, KP. I appreciate it. Hugs for everybody. That's, I think, it. Alright, I'll spoil one of the Mondos. Dangle. That box is actually going to be cool. Not only are you getting a Mondo poster, which instantly gains 50% the day after the con. Fact, look it up. Ask anybody who knows Mondo posters, they'll tell you. It's a 50 to 100% increase after the show. Dangle's like, that's a baller move. Put it in your back pocket in case you make a mistake. That box, as of right now, is going to get a sketch cover from an artist we met there, a Mondo poster. What's up, Councilman Chef? And a signed print from Bing that is unbelievable. I know, right, Mondo? With a name like Mondo, how could it not be great? So there are 4 Mondo posters in the break out of the 23 boxes. Basically, 2 of those Mondo posters are already almost the entire price of the box. One of them is almost the entire price of the box by itself. The other one is about half the price of the box. That one right there, I think now sells for like 100, 125. We're going to look. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. SDCC 2023 Mondo poster. Sold. Where's the sold button? Sold. See this poster? I own one of these, and one of these is in the break. Yeah. See this? This poster right here. This is in the break. This one right here. In the break. Ooh, somebody got a good deal on it there. Yeah, there you go. That poster I just showed you. That poster I just showed you. Right there. Hellbolt, it was. Mondo was shut down. These were posters that were already made. I can't guarantee there will be a Mondo next year. I just literally showed you this, did I not? And this sold for $250. You are paying less for the box than you would buying this poster. It's the unconventional break, which will be in about a month, Chef. We have this poster, but we kept it. We have this poster, but we kept it. We have this poster. So yeah. Again, for the second year in a row, we are not messing around. We're not. Now, I also need to tell you, is it unfair a little bit? At minimum, one of these boxes is already pre-sold and on its way to Australia once the break is launched. We did take an international pre-order. Our good buddy Joe is not going to be in his home country in and around the time that this break is happening. We discussed it with him. He is doing an order that will not actually probably be opened until like October. Um, but he is getting a box. We are holding it for him because he is actually going to be hiking one of the coolest sets of mountain ranges on the planet. And I mean, Joe is a very faithful. Shout out to you, Joe. Good luck on your trip, bud. Just breaking it to everybody that there's really only going to be about 22 boxes as we've already sold one. So one of them is sold because we want to take care of our international peoples. And he asked nicely. He even offered to pay up front, and we were like, "Relax, dude. We got you, homie. We got you, bud." He was literally like, "I will email you all my information." I'm like, "Relax, man. Enjoy your trip. We got you." We're cool like that. So, you're basically now going to be jostling for 22 boxes. Um, yeah. I don't have anything else for you. I really don't. Any word on the mystery envelopes? Yeah, I have 4 of them made, but they're not sealed. We are trying to strike the right balance in those because the first ones went so fast and they were so jam packed with awesome that, quite frankly, this next round of envelopes is not going to be able to compete with those as we didn't expect those to go so fast. So, envelopes will be coming, but if you thought the first batch was good, yeah, these are not as good, and it's not a negative thing. It's simply you guys went through all the good ones first. When is the TMNT break? Awesome question. We don't know. We have 4 projects that are almost done, and we are in no hurry to launch the next one because we have so much stuff here that we don't have much room left. And can't sell it if I can't put it on air. All right, L Bolt, make sure that you wash the food first if you are getting it in the wild, like a raccoon. And whatever it is, don't get rabies. By the way, Doug went to Taylor Swift last night and said it was the greatest concert that he has been to in a very long while. That woman is an artist and sang all of the songs, no auto tune, no pre-recording. Like you could tell it was her, and that's awesome. She got a 7.5 minute standing ovation.
I do. I mean, she's a celebrity, right?
Yep.
She's my favorite celebrity.
Ooh. Oh, I got a headache today. I don't think I have any Tylenol.
No, don't you dare jump scare me.
Jimmy, easy, buddy. I'm live. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have any Tylenol. That's a bummer. Thankfully, I already drank half of that too, so very little water spilled. It's one of those days, people. It's one of those days. I have Jimmy with me, so
Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting a lot of jump scares.
I want to grab a Sportflix and a Chen, but headed to Seattle in a couple days, so it's going to be a minute before you can buy a box. That's fine. I don't think Sportflix is going anywhere considering we have a ton of them. The Sean Chen I cannot guarantee because so the Sean Chens are exclusive to us. All right, Chef, you too, buddy. Be safe. Those were exclusive to us. We had an exclusive 2 week window to sell them. As of next week, 24/7 will be promoting the product. So we will have outside buyers probably going after that product. So I can only really guarantee you 50% of what you want by next week. Then again, maybe they'll be here. I don't know. I'm confident Sportflix will be here. There's still like how many boxes left? 24 boxes. So yeah, you're gonna get one of those. Sean Chen has 12 left. Um, it all depends on what day of the week they launch that. 24/7 has a really big minting coming up next week, so that may uh, push off the push on that. So if you buy it by next Friday, you should be fine. But if they, after they're minting on Tuesday, start pushing it, they may not be there for the following week. That's a guesstimate. I don't know the power of 24/7's ability to sell product. So I'll know after they do a launch for us. Yeah, well, 24/7 will be directing you to our website. That's what it is they're telling people where they can get them. We just had the exclusive right to pitching them. Basically, we wanted exclusively offer them to all of you first before their people jumped in. That's in essence. They're still going to be sold through our site. I still have them in hand. I will always have them in hand. You would still be buying them here. We just haven't given them the green light to announce it on their board yet. Their Discord is like, I don't know, 50,000 people. So I got a question for everybody. Let's talk football. You have a choice right now in a Superflex league. These are the 3 quarterbacks you can choose to lead your team in Dynasty for the rest of their careers. Your choices are Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, or Justin Herbert. Do you take Jackson, Burrow, or Air Bear? KP, I'll admit that's kind of where I'm leaning. Mondo, you're biased. Oh, by the way, Mondo, are you going to the game on Saturday? I know, Dangle. I want Joey B so much, but man, oh, Mondo, I was hoping you're going. I'll be there. Me and Jimmy. Me and Jimmy will be at the game. Jimmy's excited. Doug has season tickets. And since it's preseason, not a lot of people want to go, so he graciously asked if I would like to come with him with Jimmy. So at least we know Doug, one of his sons, Jimmy, and I, possibly Trevor and his son, will be going. But I will be at the game on Saturday. Mrs. the Breaker doesn't know yet. Okay, so I was leaning Herbert. That's where I'm gonna go.
Does Herbert know? Good, because it's a secret. Chargers versus Rams.
You guys literally, I'll show you. You guys literally just picked my first my pick. This is another dynasty that I'm in. This is a decent money one. Obviously the two that I wanted were gone. So you all literally just picked my first round pick. That was you guys. So that is how much I love and respect you. Oh, going to the Saints game. That's dope. And the Saints game is the following week, right? Have you did you ever hear of QJ? Did you ever hear of QJ? Yeah, you'll be seeing some of the starters in yours. I'm not expecting very many starters here. I mean, James will love the experience. I love any football. I'll watch high school football. I don't care. I just watch football. I love football. So. Excuse me. Man, I hope the Lions do as well as they should. As you guys know, immediately Detroit. We're talking about football, dude.
I thought you were talking about high school.
Don't put that in your mouth. As you know, I grabbed Gibbs very early in our draft for the DCD Collects League. Given the opportunity to do it in this league, I probably would do the same, taking him as my first running back, depending on who's available. There's like 3 Buffalo Bills homers in this league, so it's gonna be tough to get my boy James Cook. He'll go earlier than he should. I would love to see them go to the NFC Championship game. I don't think they have a reason not to. I think they got better on both sides of the ball, and they have really benefited from teams making bad picks ahead of them. They have had wonderful talent just fall into their lap. Like a rich dude at a gentleman's club. That was inappropriate. That was inappropriate. I'm going to apologize for that one. That view is not shared by anybody else at DCD Collects. M's on Saturday, Seahawks on Sunday, MLB All-Star Game so you can go to the last home game against the Steelers on New Year's Eve, and the Winter Classic, Kraken Golden Knights on New Year's Day. That is a really awesome setup you got there, Dangle. And I just lost half my viewers after the Gentleman Club joke. Well, if you're not here for the lows, you don't deserve the highs. What's going on? T-Bone listening on his way home. Shaking his head. What's going on, Fortnite babe? Jason, how are you doing? Viola, how are you? Every time I think the Chargers are going to be good, they fall short. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know either. Historically, yes, there is a curse. Well, my trailer is now hitched to Air Bear. The Bears. Baseball. No, there's no baseball here. I got a lot of gems that I'm not allowed to. I can't. This one. Oh, you know Ellie's in there. You know Ellie's in there. You know Ellie is in there. This box has Ellie in it, and I can't open it. I can't open it. You know it. You know that is Ellie in there. That's an Ellie hot box. If only he was good. I love you.
Me too.
Thank you.
I guess.
You guess. You're not sure?
Yeah.
Hey, this is your last long day. Your days are going to be broken up now. Make it easier for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to play.
Oh, my bad. He's trying to play.
I'm trying to play.
Yeah, Dangle, it's there. It's just not, I'm not allowed to touch it. As a matter of fact, I probably get yelled at for handling the box and compromising corners inside the box, inside the packs. So, I mean, now it's half off, I guess. Half off for fondling it. They were made to be ripped, it's true. Is what it is. All right, folks, so today is a painfully short show. I have spoiled a lot, being true to the title. But I have also been here for 8 hours. I don't have much else for you. No. So as a reminder, as a recap, thank you, buddy. Extra giveaways now for 300. 300 gets destroyed on Friday, Saturday, Tuesday. Whatever day we end up opening it, that will no longer exist. Extra print giveaway for the next person who buys Sportflix. And I think that's it. I got nothing. All right, everybody, listen. Easy day, quick day. You know what? It's so early. Let me look to see if there's a raid. Because I feel like you haven't gotten your money's worth today. I don't see anybody. No, nobody's raiding. All right, everybody, that's it. I love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourselves and each other. And we can do this again tomorrow. Now, tomorrow could get spicy if I am authorized to do a lot more giveaways. So, let's take care. Let's be safe. Know that you are loved. Know that you are respected. And we are about to have probably one of the spiciest 30 days of products that you have seen in a very long time. Get ready for it. It's gonna be a blast. I will see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
And Jimmy says bye-bye.